A group of Azerbaijanis wearing civilian clothing began blocking the Goris-Stepanakert highway at around 10:30 this morning, marking the second time this month that the only overland route between Armenia and Karabakh has been closed. As of 4:30 this afternoon, the road remained closed, and negotiations to reopen it remained ongoing, Karabakh's state-run InfoCenter reported. As a result, hundreds of people, including children, have been stranded on the highway in freezing winter weather for at least 6 hours. The Azerbaijanis who blocked the road are presenting themselves as environmental activists and demanding a meeting with Andrei Volkov, the commander of the Russian peacekeeping forces stationed in Karabakh. Moscow has so far not commented on the news, but the Kremlin did say that Russian President Vladimir Putin spoke by phone this afternoon with both Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan and Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev. Russian government readouts of the conversations were light on detail. In sharp contrast, the reactions in Stepanakert and Yerevan have been swift, furious, and public. Karabakh President Arayik Harutyunyan dismissed the Azerbaijanis' environmental concerns as, quote, fabricated and fictitious, while his foreign ministry denounced the road closure as an attempt to, quote, depopulate Artsakh and carry out ethnic cleansing and genocide. Meanwhile, Edmond Marukyan, Armenia's ambassador at large, called the blockade a, quote, clear and gross violation of the 2020 ceasefire statement signed by Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Russia. The ceasefire calls for Azerbaijan to, quote, guarantee safe movement for citizens, vehicles, and cargo in both directions along the Lachin corridor, a 5-kilometer wide strip of land surrounding the Goris-Stepanakert highway. Russian peacekeepers control the area. In recent weeks, Azerbaijan has repeatedly accused Armenia of using the corridor to transport weapons to Karabakh. Armenia has consistently rejected those claims, suggesting Azerbaijan may be using the claims as a pretext to close the corridor, which became the only overland route between Armenia and Karabakh after Azerbaijan made decisive territorial gains in the 2020 war. Closing the corridor would, in effect, cut off Karabakh's Armenians from the outside world. Earlier today, Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan called the Lachin corridor a, quote, genocide prevention corridor, adding, quote, closing it would mean condemning the population of Nagorno-Karabakh to genocide. Today's events mark the second time that Azerbaijanis have blocked the Goris-Stepanakert highway in as many weeks. At the beginning of the month, a group of staffers at Azerbaijan's Ecology and Economy Ministries and employees at the state-owned Azergold mining company blocked the highway for several hours. They said they wanted to investigate, quote, illegal mining in Karabakh. The Russian peacekeepers facilitated negotiations that ended the 3-hour-long blockade, allowing traffic to resume. The repeated closures of the Goris-Stepanakert highway come amid a notable spike in rhetoric from Baku around the issue of mines in Karabakh. On Saturday morning, Azerbaijan's Ecology and Economy Ministries issued a joint statement claiming the Russian peacekeepers agreed last week to allow Azerbaijanis to conduct, quote, preliminary monitoring to study evidence of illegal exploitation of mineral deposits in Karabakh. Hours later, a group of Azerbaijanis attempted to enter the premises of 2 mining operations in Karabakh, called Dermbon and Kashen, but they were blocked by mine employees and residents of nearby villages. Base Metals, the company that owns both mines, is Karabakh's biggest single taxpayer. In 2019, the company paid more than $47 million in taxes. Its importance to Karabakh's economy has only grown since the 2020 war, which saw Azerbaijan take control of a number of other key mines and power stations. The authorities in Stepanakert said they had not been given advance warning of the Azerbaijanis' attempted visits to the mines over the weekend. The next day, a spokesperson for Azerbaijan's foreign ministry confirmed that Baku sent Moscow a diplomatic protest note calling on the peacekeepers to ensure unhindered access to mines in Karabakh. Russia has not responded publicly.